Hello, welcome to Puffs and Poetry. I'm your host, Jessica, a writer, cannabis aficionado, and poetry lover. Today, I'm in the beautiful Green Mountains of Vermont, bringing you the sights and sounds of this gorgeous creek and whatever wave happens to pass by. Today, I am rolling off a Type 2 joint, my favorite type of joints. I have a little windy here. I have some THC flower in this grinder and a gorgeous blend of CBD and herbs in this grinder. So let's get into it. Today I am rolling up a short and sweet little joint to accompany some short and sweet poems by Mary Oliver. Mary Oliver is undoubtedly my favorite poet of the 20th/21st century. Although I suppose the 21st century is relatively new. 23 years into it. Mary Oliver herself was an avid fan of nature, spent a vast majority of her time outdoors, and so it is fitting to me to bring you her poems in this beautiful place. In some ways, I find that smaller joints are harder to roll than larger joints. The larger joints, there's more in it. There's more to support the paper, and there's more to support the rolling process. The little joints, you have to get the shape right. But even if you don't, it comes out a little wonky, it still smokes. Now, it's a tad windy here, so bear with me as I get this lit. For me, the hardest part of lighting things outside is understanding which direction the wind is coming from, so I can understand which direction to block it in. The first poem today is called The Other Kingdoms. Consider the other kingdoms. The trees, for example, with their mellow-sounding titles, oak, aspen, willow. Or the snow, for which the peoples of the north have dozens of words to describe its different varieties. Or the creatures with their thick fur, their shy and wordless gaze, their infallible sense of what their lives are meant to be. Thus, the world grows rich, grows wild, and you too grow rich, grow sweetly wild, as you were born to be. Our next poem today is called Meadowlark Sings, and I greet him in return. Meadowlark, when you sing, it's as if you lay your yellow breast upon mine and say hello. Hello, and are we not of one family, in our delight of life? You sing, I listen. Both are necessary if the world is going to continue going around night heavy, then light laden, though not everyone knows this, or at least not yet. or perhaps has forgotten in the torn field, in the terrible debris of darkness. Our next poem is called Of the Empire, and it's one of those poems I just have the title highlighted so that I never skip this poem when I'm thumbing through this book. Of the Empire. We will be known as a culture that feared death and adored power, that tried to vanquish insecurity for the few and cared little for the glory of the many. We will be known as a culture that taught and rewarded the amassing of things that spoke little, if at all, about the quality of life for people, other people, for dogs, for rivers. All the worlds, in our eyes, they will say, was a commodity. And they will say that this structure was held together politically, which it was. And they will also say that our politics was no more than an apparatus to accommodate the feelings of the heart, and that the heart in those days was small and hard and full of meanings. Mary Oliver was born in the 1940s in Ohio. She lived through the great cultural changes in America in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and in the early 2000s. She died in 2019, so she saw all of these changes. And this poem was written in 2008. Yes, this poem was written in 2008, and it is still true today. That was a bit of a heavy one, still beautiful. But I want to end today on a light note because I am in a gorgeous and sunny place. So our final poem today is called Self-Portrait. It is one of those poems where lines just come to me unbidden all the time. Self-Portrait. I wish I was 20 and in love with life and still full of beans. Onwards, old legs. There are the long, pale dunes. On the other side, the roses are blooming and finding their labor, no adversity to the spirits. Upwards, old legs, there are the roses, and there is the sea, shining like a song, like a body I want to touch. Though I'm not 20 and won't be, but 70. And still in love with it, and still full of beans. I have one line highlighted in here. It is in the second stanza. Look, that's it. What else is new? It is the last line of the second stanza. And the second stanza says, onwards, old legs. There are the long, pale dunes. On the other side, the roses are blooming and finding their labor, no adversity to the spirit. And that line stays with me, comes to me often. Those are all the poems that I have for you today. Am I going to that? And I am done. Thank you for spending some time with me and with Mary Oliver in this beautiful place. Until next week, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and have a wonderful day.